Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to protect your identity 100% free. But let me be clear, I don't think this method is adequate. And I'll end this video by telling you guys my favorite identity theft protection service that I trust with my personal identity. Because too many times I've read or heard people state, well, why don't I just freeze my credit and call it a day? Well, that's not the best idea. It's a good first step though. You can freeze your credit, but hackers will find a different way to steal your identity, because credit fraud is just one way in which a hacker can take your identity. So what are other ways that somebody could take or steal your identity? Well, there are these companies that scrape the internet for your personal information and build a cyber profile of you that they can then sell. And the crazy part is it's all legal. So for those of you that have heard of data broker sites, you might have heard of data broker removal services. And one that stands out is Optery, because they have an initial free sign up that you can use. So here's the free plan strategy. You sign up for a service like Optery, you do the initial dark web scan and data broker scan, and then you get to work submitting manually a free opt-out request to all these sites that contain your information. 100% no cost to you, except your time. You'll also want to monitor your medical records and insurance claims, because hackers love to use this information to execute medical fraud. The next thing you want to do is then check your credit reports all over again to all 3 credit bureaus, making sure that nothing is fraudulent. The other thing you're going to want to do is then set up alerts with your credit card or banks so that you can catch any fraud that might happen. Lastly, you're going to want to log into your social media, make sure that you check for unauthorized posts or entries, making sure that there isn't a weird city logging into your social media account that isn't even relatively close. Then you also want to monitor USPS for unauthorized mail forwardings so that they don't get personal information that belongs to you forwarded to their address. That is something that scammers love to do. And lastly, keep your eyes on wireless accounts for any unauthorized activity as well. You should then Google yourself on a regular basis so that you can see personally what pieces of information are out on the internet for everyone to see. And monitor your professional licenses and check your government benefits like your Social Security or unemployment. Scanners love to alter who the beneficiaries are in case they can get something in there. I treat identity theft protection kind of like car or health insurance. It's more and more becoming an essential piece versus a luxury coverage, because that is exactly what you're paying for, insurance. Because these services are designed to provide 2 things: eliminate identity theft threats as quickly as possible and provide you with comprehensive coverage if the worst does happen. Now, if you're still being skeptical, which I don't blame you for it, a lot of them, I will admit, create confusing tiered pricing so that if you go with their basic plan, you're only protected at 1 credit bureau. And if you go up to the middle plan, then you get upgraded to 2 credit bureaus of monitoring. And then finally, with their ultimate super plan, you get finally full coverage and peace of mind. Or with their data broker services, if you go with the basic plan, well, you have to manually still remove these data brokers until you upgrade to their ultimate super plus plan, and then they automatically start doing things on your behalf. That's exactly why I've spent the last 4 years on this channel testing the most robust identity theft protection services so that you can make a faster, smarter decision. And after all this testing, we consistently come back to recommend Aura. Aura just makes sense. It is a robust identity theft protection service that includes all 3 credit bureaus of monitoring with any plan you choose. It has robust dark web monitoring with fast alerts to your credit if anything is happening, or your accounts if any transaction that's shady is happening. It also comes bundled with great tools like I said, VPNs, antivirus software, all with one quick, easy setup. And the dashboard is super simple and intuitive. Unlike other services, the dashboard isn't constantly nudging you to try to upgrade to their higher tier so that you can unlock more. You just sign up and the dashboard's there and that's it. It's clean. The thing I will say is it's not perfect. The VPN leaves a lot to be desired, as well as the antivirus and the password manager. But for starters, the fact that they bundle it into one price and into your service is a great start. You can then upgrade these three things to more robust password managers or VPNs, or if you already have something, just stick with those. The other thing that could use a little bit more sprucing up is the two-factor authentication. It is an identity theft protection service, and the fact that it only authorizes 2 ways to 2FA was surprising to me, which is SMS text messages and email. It doesn't allow a hardware key or a two-factor authentication standalone app, which was very surprising. But across the Reddit forums and threads that I was reading with Aura, the same thing was constantly and consistently being mentioned. Aura has fast alerts, has great credit monitoring, fantastic customer support, and it works in the background without the babysitting that's needed for other services. Again, you can do it 100% free, but it's gonna cost you a ton of time, especially manually inputting those takedown requests with data broker sites. That is scary if anybody's tried it. With Aura, it's a one-click sign up, no hidden upgrade or tier plans. All 3 credit bureaus are across all 3 plans included. With the identity theft insurance, everybody gets the same identity theft insurance. It's not tiered or anything like that. And with the dark web monitoring, every adult is covered. You get peace of mind no matter what plan you choose. And whenever you log on to the dashboard, you don't have to worry about getting nudged to upgrade. Aura is that. Just simple, straightforward, and easy to use. Check out the description below. Click on that link for a free 14-day trial and a discount code if you want, so that you can finally have peace of mind and your identity appropriately protected.